My name is Richard Espiritu. I have been absent from these chambers for a period of time, but I want to remind everybody and give you a brief history of the Americans with Disability Act. In 1992, the President of the United States signed into law the Americans with Disability Act. In 1994, part of the process was to do a site survey and create a transition plan. Site survey was done by the City of Glendale, but there was no transition plan. I came on the picture in 2002 and started talking about the Americans with Disability. Fortunately, the city listened to me after a number of years, and we did have a site survey done by two separate companies. And that site survey, by the way, for those of you who don't know, cost the City of Glendale in excess of $250,000. In excess of $250,000. Also, the people who are in the know have estimated that approximately 1,000 man-hours of key executive and key personnel within the city participated in the transition in the site survey. I personally worked with the steering committee and put in over 40 hours and approximately 250 of my own hours into that program. Now that everything is done, there's something lacking. The lacking is the transition plan. That transition plan was lacking the first time around, and unfortunately, it's still lacking now. The reason why I'm here today is that I've been busy. I was hoping to be able to attend the meeting tonight, but I'm going to have to be interviewing people for my 94-year-old mother who has Alzheimer's disease and arthritis. The reason why I'm here today is to talk about an issue. There was a program, and by the way, ADA requires facilities, programs, and events to comply with the Americans with Disability Act. There's a new program that got started here in the City of Glendale. At the beginning, I thought it was kind of frivolous, but after reviewing more of it, I found that there was a lot of merit to it. And that's the neighborhood gardens. Unfortunately, the neighborhood gardens, and I went to Monterey Street, that facility is not ADA compliant. The assistant chair today could not participate because of the way the place is constructed. There is no paved paths. There is also very low bins to do the gardening. And this is an interesting situation. And Mr. Kasakian, would you pass this out to all the chair people, members of the Housing Authority, Mr. Starbird and Mr. Howard? This is a copy, and I want to read one sentence there. This is a thoughtful, enriching, and enabling gift to the elderly, disabled, and arthritic individuals. This is a publication that you can pick up on the web on how to make gardens, community gardens, accessible to people with disabilities. I don't know why, after all the talking and all the money spent by this city regarding new programs, I'm not talking about the old programs because that Mr. Aldesco is going to have a career having fun with that. But why did we start a program for people in the city and we forget about people with disabilities? With that, I thank you very much for your time and consideration, and I'm sure this is going to probably wind up in File 13 anyway, but it'll be brought up again. Thank you.
There's a reason why Mr. Espiritu didn't go to the Kiwanis and the various other organizations, because it doesn't have the effect he wants. The effect is to find a loose thread on the edge of a perfectly fine, excellently run program and see if we can spin it into a controversy. Some people have the hobby of gardening. They grow nice things to eat, things that are beautiful to look at. I'm not sure that that's what Mr. Espiritu grows, and I'm not sure that's what he's planting here today. There are a great many issues out there that actually do involve ADA issues, ADA compliance issues that are of significance and importance. You hit on it yourself, Councilmember Friedman, by pointing out in a very nice and pleasant way the fact that this is a membership, that people do pay and get on a waiting list to go there, that it is that there are no people there currently who have even applied or asked who are disabled, and the impression that was left was they're being excluded. No one is being excluded at this point. So I do appreciate the fact the city attorney will look into that, but the implication is all wet.